Hello guys, good morning and welcome back. Alright, so in this video I want to show you guys how to draft a simple Ankara trouser. Now some of us might be asking or might be confused, how do we draft our Ankara trouser? Now the simplest thing here is to make sure you know the basic method of trouser cutting. It is still the same process, right? Now here I am marking out my baseline, and then I'll mark out my 2 inches extra for my hemming or folding allowance. You must make sure you mark out all the baselines in order for you to achieve a perfect edge, right? Both the downside and the sideways. Then after which, now you mark your 2 inches, and then here I am marking my crouch. Now the formula I use in my crouch is hips over 4. That's the hip of the customer divided by 4. Then use the answer for your crouch depth. So which the hip I have is 46. Then divide by 4, I have 11.5. So I measured 11.5 on that point. Then after that, now the next to do is to apply the real hips there, which is 11.5. So which I am marking as shown. Then add extra 2 inches for your inseam allowance, right, which is the actual measurement you need or for your extra hip measurement, right? Then after that, then you go to your waist, divide by 4, then add extra 1 inch. So which the waist I have is 36 and a half. So which divided by 4 is 9.91 quarter, and then add extra 1, that's 10 1 quarter. So I have to mark everything together. Then come on this point, come up by 2 inches, and then freehand sketch. You sketch in this form, right? Make sure you have an arc connecting those areas together. Then after that, you measure the total length from here to the length of the trouser. Then divide by 2 equal parts, and then divide again by 2 equal parts. Then that's invariably 3 equal parts. Then come in by 1.5 on the ankle area, and then you come in by 1 inch on the knee, or 1.5 as well, depends on how fitted. Then come in by 1 again on the lap knee point, right there. I have the line there is the calf and the knee, right? I have knee line and the calf line. So now connect in this form, connect the lines in that form. So after this, down the next thing to do here is to make sure you fine tune that I am using my freehand sketch to draft this, so that some of us who might not have the tools will not be confused or will not be worried on how to go about this. Then I'm trying to get my measurements. Then after this, then I measure my ankle. My ankle I have is 14. Divide by 2, you have 7. So you mark 7 inches there. Now there's no need to add extra half or whatsoever. Mark exact of what you have on your ankle by 2. Then on this calf line, I also mark the ankle. You can add extra half inch here, should in case your customer has calf. So however it is, then you mark your knee measurement by 2 here. You can decide to add half or 1 depending on how you sew, right? Then after this, you connect the lines in this form, then connect in this form, then use your freehand sketch, then try to determine the point where it's moving. You can just mark it this way, and then use your freehand sketch and then blend it in this way, right? This is how you use your freehand sketch to blend. Then when you are done with that, you can now mark your pockets, which I have pocket of 7 inches depth, and then up area for 2.5. So this is how you are going to mark yours. Then the next thing to do here is to start cutting, right? So you cut all through that way. Now the reason I am leaving this cutting for you guys to see is to make sure you see the lines I am cutting from, should in case you have any confusion or any issue, so you will not be worried on where is it cutting. So I'm cutting from the line that I came in by 1.5 1 inch. So the line that gave me the curve, right? So you now cut the line straight here. Don't forget that you're also going to slant the waistline by ½ inch, which I will do after here. Then I will do it this way. first cut out the line of the trouser, the baseline you have marked out, cut all through that point, and then carefully cut the inner leg or inner seam for your trouser, right? So this, if you look at this video now, you'll notice that this is the same method I use in both my English trouser drafting and my Ankara. So it's not a big deal for you to cut Ankara trouser. And don't forget that this is a belt trouser. It's not rope, right? It's a belt trouser for Ankara. So you still watch how to, this is how it came out. Then after this now, I came down by ½ inch on the waistline to slope, which you can do this while drafting initially, or you can just decide to do this now that when after you have finished cutting off this panel or trouser. Then after that, you also take a ruler, you cut off this, make sure you come down by ½ inch, right, on the waistline area for your trouser slope. So after that now, you notch your pockets, notch your up and down pockets. Then when you're done with this, the next thing to do is to mark or to cut the back. So you just have to iron out the panels. You have to iron the panel which you will place to cut the back or to trace the back. So make sure it's properly ironed. Then after that, you now place the fabric in this way. Please make sure that the fabric does not have any prints or any image that needs to be considered while cutting. If you have any image, make sure all images face upright and make sure you don't invert the back panel, right? So having said this, then trying my best to arrange all this fabric this way, and then I observed that the other Ankara underneath is a bit shorter than the one on top, so I am going to consider the one under first before using the one on top. So now at the back panel, you extend by 2 inches on the crotch line, also extend by 2 inches on the knee line, extend by 2 inches on the calf line, extend by 2 inches on the ankle line. Now the reason for all of these extensions is to make sure that the back panel is a bit wider than the front panel, and don't forget that all the allowances needed will be sewn or gotten from the back panel. So everything will be applied in this form, then you fine tune it all through this way, and then after that you measure at the waist area 1.5 inches or 2 inches depending on how you sew or you join, then curve in this form. Then after that you come up here by 1.5 inch or 2 inches for your back raising, so that it doesn't give you a low waist at the back. Then you flush it all through inside the main fabric, right? So after you have done this now, you connect with your straight lines this way. Make sure you have a straight ruler for you to connect. Then you start cutting. I think that's all you need to do. So the next I will show you guys as well is the trouser components, the band, the flap, the pocket facing, and the loop, which I will also show you in this video. Make sure you watch to the end, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are a new time viewer, and also don't forget to comment, tell me where you're watching from, and make sure you share this video, invite your friends to this channel to stay tuned for them to learn how to make some of the male clothes, right? Then cut out all of this as shown, and then you also cut from the slanted line, which we call the raising, right? So the one that will raise the back panel to be a bit higher so that it doesn't show low waist at the back for your customer, right? Then after this, you also cut the sides. So this is just what I'm trying to use my own free time to explain for us. Then I'm done cutting the back. Then the next to do is to cut the loop, the belt loop, so which can be 4.5 inch width by the length of your waist of the customer plus extra 5 to 7 inches. So if you have watched the video to this very point, you know you will make a good fashion designer, right? So just carefully do this and then connect the lines shown and then draft out this. So now the next video you'll be seeing will be possibly on the stitching on the gummy stages of this outfit. So stay tuned to the channel and make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on this video to let me know how impactful this video might have been to you on your sewing career, right? So having said this, all right guys, I will leave you here and meet you in my next and my subsequent videos. Bye bye.